Hello everyone and welcome to Action RPG. I'm your host Aaron, and for today's video we're headed to the world of Last Epoch in my brand new video series, Last Epoch Fashion Show. With the launch of 0.9.1, we now have access to the Cosmetics beta shop. And this is going to be a brand new video series that I drop every single release for the future in Last Epoch. Now, I am ripping this in raw 4K max settings with the 4090, so hopefully I can give you a good visual of what these cosmetics truly look like in game. And before we start, I just want to say, everything is cosmetics based. You don't want to spend the money, don't spend the money. I totally get it. I actually don't spend money on cosmetics in any other game, but I want to support this product, okay? If you don't want to spend a cent, trust me, I totally get it. On top of that, what I think looks good might be different than what you think looks good. So this is all just opinion based. Okay, so let's go through it right now. You hit U to pull up the shop. And what we're gonna start with is the new set. Pretty much the only set. This is the Soul Eater set. And it has gloves, boots, helmet, armor, and a back attachment, which is right here, okay? Now, this entire set, if you wanted to grab all of it, cost 350 Epoch points, okay? How much is 350 Epoch points? Well, if you bought every single one of these, it would cost you $35. Now, just to be clear, most of us, when we logged into the game for the first time, they gave us 350. So there's the chance if you haven't logged in yet, you might already have 350 points sitting in your shop. But that being said, for this entire set, it will cost you $35 if you've used all your points or you do not have any. All right, so let's see what the entire Soul Eater set looks like. We are going to put on the armor, put on the helmet, put on the boots, put on the gloves, and put on the back accessory. So here is the entire Soul Eater set. This is the back with the little glowing hands with it. You got the skull. And as you can tell, when you have the set on, it drips. Like, this is the closest I can zoom in. And I tried to find a really nice, well-lit area. You see it dripping off of you? Ooh, you're oozing. I think the set looks pretty cool, especially if you are a necrotic player. If you are focused on any build that is necrotic, this is probably going to be a pretty cool set for you. And it is the first armor set introduced in the game. There is literally only one, okay? So the Soul Eater set, $35 or 350 Epoch points. I'm going to give it a good score. I'm going to put it under the good category. Now we're going to be switching gears and actually looking at the supporter packs that are offered, starting with the Eternal Traveler. Now, this supporter bundle is the most inexpensive and it will cost $20. It is going to give you a pet, a back accessory, and a portal. Now, hear me out for just a second, okay? If you're in, hey, I want to support EHG, I don't know what I should do. If you plan on purchasing points, okay? Like maybe you want to grab the armor set that I just showed you, okay? The supporter packs are going to give you 150 Epoch points. That means that's $15 worth, okay? Hear me out for a second. That means you're getting the pet, portal, and back piece for only $5 because you're getting the 150, the $15 in credit. Does that make sense? Technically, you're still spending more money, but from a deal and what you get standpoint, instead of purchasing the points by themselves, you're actually going to get more if you buy them with the packs. I hope that makes sense. So for $20, the Traveler is going to give you these three cosmetics. And here is how they look in game. This is the pet. All right, little flying bird. This is the back accessory. Not my favorite. Like the way it moves, it looks like it's like a printed on kind of cloth. See what I mean? I know you guys can see that. And this is the portal though. This is the portal. The portal is pretty cool. So the portal is pretty cool. I like how you can see the reflection, like a reflection image inside of the portal. I really, really like it. The pet is average. The back piece is, in my opinion, not good. I'm okay with how much it moves, but I don't like the back piece, and the portal's good. Bad, average, good. Moving on to the Eternal Templar Supporter Pack. This is going to cost you $30. It is a $10 increase. And again, you're going to get the pet, the portal, and the back piece, and 150 Epoch points. And I just want to be clear, this is my favorite. Okay, I was going to save it till the end of the video. I feel like this $30 pack is my favorite, but just know I am biased to fire. This is where my opinion comes in. Here is the pet. It's kind of got that Phoenix fire tail on it. All right, see it, how it flies. This is the back piece. The back piece isn't really my favorite, but you see the fire flames. But what makes this pack special is this. The dragon flies out of the ground. You see the fire coming out of its eyes, and then the fire from its mouth actually makes the portal. Come on! I really like this one. Okay, sorry. Back piece, I give it average. Pet, I give it average. Portal, I give it my favorite. Moving on to the Vanquisher pack. This is going to cost you an additional $10. This is $40. Each pack goes up by 10. So the first one's 20, second one's 30, this one is 40. I like to look at this as the Lich or Necromancer, Future Warlock, the Acolyte pack, okay? And again, you get the 3, you get the pet, portal, and back piece, and still 150 Epoch points. Check this out. So here is the pet. It kind of looks like a poisoned, kind of undead pet. The wings are all tore up. And take a look at the back accessory. It feels like the back, I can't explain this, but in my head, the back accessory feels like it's heavy. Does that sound weird? Feels like my character's like how am I supposed to lug this thing around? And it like shakes a lot. Granted, it would probably shake in real life as well, but it's got a couple of bells on it that actually wiggle. It's okay. And the portal for this one's pretty cool too. Ooh, the Reaper like opens up his cloak. Pretty neat. In stream, everyone's saying the Reaper is flashing us. I don't know about that. But I will say when it comes to my Lich and my Necromancer, that is what I'm using. Last but not least, we have the Eternal Legends Supporter Pack. This one is going to cost you $50, and it gives you the pet, portal, and the back piece. Now, before I show you these cosmetics, you should know that I do not like wings. If you've interacted with me on Discord or YouTube or Twitch, you would know wings are not my thing. I've never fully understood them. Feel like it turns you into like a flightless bird, like an ostrich or something like that. Maybe if you put on the back piece and then you floated instead of walking, I can understand it, but I've never understood the action RPG obsession with wings. That being said, if that's your thing and you absolutely love them, this is unequivocally the pack that you should purchase because these are the first and only wings in the game. And here they are. Here they are from the front shot. Here they are from the back shot. Now, something really interesting that I noticed about this pet that you get, it follows you very closely. Like very, almost like it's chasing you, like it's trying to eat food that is on your back. The other pets do not function like that. I don't know what it is, but it's just like it's all over you. I mean, there's nothing bad about that. It's just something I wanted to point out. The wings also drop feathers, so you see them falling everywhere as I am running around. And the portal for this pack is right here. Ooh, I got little guys burrowing under the ground. Where are you? You're in my portal. Get out of here. And this is the portal. It's basically that big worm from the second act that you got to fight before you go to the dinosaur area. It emerges out of the ground and sprouts up And my Twitch, when we were looking at it earlier, had some fun talking about this portal. Because you kind of go into the nether region of the worm, and the way it looked reminded the community of something different. I know, we're literally like 6 years old. I think everybody probably understands what I am saying. So, those are the 4 supporter packs, 20 bucks, 30 bucks, 40 bucks, and 50 bucks. Which one do I recommend? And remember, everybody has a different visual preference. You already know what I am going to say. I think my favorite one is Fire, strictly because of the portal. I think the portal is so cool. The dragon's body basically being around the circle and the dragon actually creating the flame with the eyes. It is my favorite supporter pack. And what's great about it is this one is, 30 bucks compared to the $40 or $50 ones. That is my recommendation. Last but not least, honorable mention, which is the pet that I have out, is the new Fire Tiger. Obviously, my favorite build is Fire Necro. So a lot of this stuff's kind of in my head that my Fire Necro build gets a new pet, Fire Tiger, and the new Dragon Portal. So I just feel like it's going to add so much kind of coolness to my Fire Necro build. So that's all I've got. The first ever action RPG Last Epoch fashion show is in the books. And honestly, I just want to know your opinion on this video, what I can do to improve it, and what do you think would help a lot with your decision making? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. That's all I've got. Hopefully you're entertained or at least learned something. Aaron, out.